I bought more Billy just before at like 36 million. So I doubled down because I bought my original buy was at 39 million, and I was like, because I went back into it and I'm like, I'll try this again because it's down like, I don't know, it was down like 45% from
Yeah.
all-time highs. And then I just bought some more. I just put like whatever was, I had like 40 sol in my bonk pot. I just put it all in. So yeah, hopefully I wake up and it's like up 30%.
Same, dude. I bought the last of my bonk bot into Billy.
Oh, so you're in it as well. Yeah,
Mm.
cool. Well, I like originally took you know that night we bought like the night like it went live or whatever. Um I bought like the fucking, it was funny because like everyone was yeeting their Billy for like the small cap one with the dude's, apparently it was the actual name of the dog.
Yeah.
And so I wrote that, I was like, all right, and then I wrote that into that.
I
And
did the
then,
same, dude.
and then I was up like not 100%, or like 200%, sorry, on it. And I was like, sheesh. And I was like expecting it to go to 10 mil. And then it started like selling off. So I like panic yeeted it for like 25% profit.
Oh my god.
And
oh
then
my god.
and then and then I saw Base 16Z's tweet about like how, remember when like with what's it called, had that like phony dude who launched the ETH with or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, just like Billy's the superior ticker, and then like and then I'm like, fuck, true, like probably right, and then it started going back up, so I'm like, shit, better go back in. So I went back in at like 16 mil, and then like I woke up, I'm like, I put like heaps in as well, like I put in an extra like 20 sol, and then yeah, I woke up like the next morning and I was like, shoosh, so I sold like all of it.
Yeah, nice.
And then it went up higher though, like I sold it like 50 something mil,
Yeah.
and then it went like way higher. I'm like, shit. And so like now I went back in at like 39 mil, and then I added a bit more. I added like 10 more sol at like 36. So hopefully it doesn't fucking go below 30.
Yeah, fuck, dude. Nah, dude, I
Uh,
reckon like just like the shit that I had like beforehand, it's one of those coins that when things turn around.
yeah, I think it's gonna be like Mishi, where like it'll outperform when the market does like nothing. You know, like
Yeah.
when Mishi was like running up
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
nothing was going up except for Mishi. I feel like Billy will be kind of similar
Similar to that,
in a
for
sense.
sure.
Yeah. Hopefully it hits like 250 mil market cap, and I'll just yeet it or something.
Yeah.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yo, what's going on?
Not much, man. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
I can. Hold on, let me just
Nice.
I think I've got double the amount
How's
of Discord.
how's
Audio.
retirement life, Bliss?
It's becoming busy with just like shit that I don't even really like do. So I need to find something quick. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel like shit's busy when it's not.
Yeah. Oh no, believe me, I know. I'm actually, how many days am I working next week? I think I'm working I'm working Wednesday, and I have to work Friday because this dude I work with, like I only work with this one guy, and he's like going into retirement. Like he's like
Like
slowly
properly.
transitioning, yeah. And he's like he takes like Fridays off. So I didn't work last Friday, but like most Fridays I do work. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's all right there. Gives me something to do. I get bored sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Hopefully we have an up week next week because there's some things that look not too bad in my
Well,
opinion.
Yeah.
dude, my whole timeline is like Andrew fucking Kang and like all these VCs that are just like saying alts will never go up again. So it's a good time, I think, to go up.
A lot of bottom
Yeah.
signals.
There's so many.
I think like I decided to short BNB and
That's gone up. That's gone up a lot. So
yeah, but like if there was anything like when people were hating on Sol,
scared of shorting those coins though, because like CZ just fucking cartel just pumps them.
yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm like everything's getting quite bottomy in the sense of like sentiment or capitulation to at least like not go down much further.
Yeah,
I'm like
I
looking
agree.
at BNB and I'm like, this thing fucking hasn't even moved down yet. And I'm like, I might close this. This is not a good idea.
Doesn't
It's so
CZ have like
cartel.
55% of the supply or something?
Dude, he's doing something. I'm telling you with that coin. Like he's fucking. I don't know how he's the cartel. He's just it's pumping. Like it hit an all-time high. Like it was like the before fucking E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Sol. Oh well, Sol hit an all-time high in market cap, but not like price. But yeah, still like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, BNB is one of those coins that's like it's not very volatile in the sense that it doesn't move up very high multiples, but it doesn't go down very low multiple. Like it doesn't go down as much as Sol. Like it went down as much as like BTC and ETH last cycle, but it's done at like a 3x or something from the bottom. So
Yeah.
so it's like I don't know. It's basically just like if crypto does well, Binance make money, and then it probably goes up. I guess I don't know. It's like a stock.
Yeah, true.
We
Like
love
coin.
stocks.
I'm just testing some stuff. So the stream's live, but I can't.
Good. We can
I
get
had-
some anons in the
Yeah, we should
chat.
do a little promo post in a sec. But I'm just.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll do that.
You got to give them that. Ooh, spit on that thing.
Bro, I saw that coin at like 4 million market cap or whatever, and I'm just like, because like obviously I didn't think the meme would like catch on that high. I'm like, I've definitely missed it. Time to buy was like sub 1 mil, and then it went to 50.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's gone down heaps since 50, but like fuck, like still pretty crazy.
It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6th largest volume coin right now on Sol.
What?
Yeah.
What's can you? Is that Wolf?
I think this is a different one. This one's only at 2 million market cap.
Oh, what? Oh no, the one I looked at was at 15, and it went to 50. I think.
Maybe
I think it went to
wrong.
50.
Yeah.
Just
Popcat's up like 20%.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean they got a spot listing. I feel like it's got a lot of room to grow, just based off the fact that it hasn't got like because it's just getting these like listings now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
It looks like Whiff before Whiff teleported.
Oi.
Yeah,
Don't say
100%.
I've been tweeting that like if
everyone's been saying it.
Every time someone pulls out the whiff fractal, Popcat doesn't move anymore.
I'm waiting for it to like. It'd be funny as if it just like almost follows it, and then it like yeets off, and everyone thinks it's over, and then it sends.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't see. It'll be funny if it does follow, but like I feel like it'll be a bit crazy.
Gotta give him that hawk tour.
Spit on that thing. Yeah,
this is how cool it is. There's 2 hawk tour tickers.
Yeah,
highest volume. That's crazy.
2 hawk tour.
Yeah.
I found the one that you were talking about, Sticks. Yeah.
What's it at? I was gonna
14. Yeah.
Oh, good. I was thinking about like actually putting like 10 sol in just for a laugh, but I don't really want to. I missed it, I think.
Oh my god. It's just funny that like that shit can just pump from like nothing.
Yeah, bro. I saw it at 4 and I'm like, definitely missed it. Like time to buy was like at 400k market cap or something. And yeah, it proceeded to do another 10x or 12x.
Yeah,
pretty
true.
fucked.
Yeah, Solana ZK compression. I've heard that on the TL. I don't know too much about it.
Yeah, I'll do a little. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest. But
yeah, please. I need more. We need more tech innovation in this space. Less fucking celebrity fucking
shit
taking our money. Yeah. We need like good innovation, not like the same shit as last cycle.
We just don't need another DEX.
No, we
don't need another DEX, another perp DEX.
We need like
another
NFT platform.
We do definitely need we actually do need another fucking DEX, but like in a sense that like when someone needs to build a very fucking good UI, like Robinhood. I mean, Phantom's UI is pretty good, but it has to be like very normie friendly, like to a point where you don't have to do like anything to like. It's so easy to do, but I don't know how someone can pull that off.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like if you look at Robinhood, it's like fuck, like how easy it is to just gamble on that, like on options and shit. If you're like a normie.
So what you're saying is we need more platforms for people to lose.
We need easier ways to be a complete and utter degen.
Yeah, nah, back that.
And whoever's building, I want to invest.
Give it to me, baby.
Have you been keeping up to date with the Wizards community?
I've not been keeping up to date with like any ordinals or like any sort of like BTC eco stuff.
Yeah.
What's Popcat?
Oi.
Puppets
Oi.
are at 0.11. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, look, that's not too good either. But
Peepo is still holding strong at 14.9.
Nice.
Woo.
Oof. What's what are nodes at? Like 0.2 or something.
Yeah, I think
Two
Like-
spit on that thing.
it's so addicting, right?
Yeah, I was like just watching it like a video before, and it was like someone made like a remix song.
Hey,
And I literally
Dark's in the
listened to the
chat.
entire thing
Dark's in the chat.
for like 2 minutes. It was
When
so
she
funny.
said that, man, I was like, God damn, like
I
this
need.
woman is.
What's her
You know
at?
why? It's
What's
like
her
people actually, because you know how like everyone's so like touchy about what they say now. It's just like this chick's personality is fucking like a breath of fresh air. It's just
Oh,
like
it is,
it's
isn't it?
fucking
So
funny,
good.
man. Like it's just the way she just came out. She's just like it's just fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like
I
no one
agree.
says shit like that anymore. It's just like she's fucking hilarious. Like
That's good old Nashville for you.
yeah, literally. Oh yeah, that's why it's fucking in
Nashville's
fucking Nashville, Tennessee.
it's a fucking brilliant place. Loved it there.
Oh man, I really want to go one day.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
All right, it doesn't look like this new chat feature is going to work on stream. Don't know why. I'll have to hit up.
So,
I'll
the devs
have to hit up the devs.
smooth.
What's going on? What's going on?
Smoothie.
Sweet. All right, shall we kick it off?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Did we do any tweets, like little promo tweets, or
Oh,
is just
shit.
people just like?
Let's try to
streaming
my
in?
phone.
No,
Let me
no, I don't think
let
we
me.
I put some
do
promo
one now.
tweets out on the account.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah, do that. I'll just do one as well.
Yeah, do one now and I'll
I'm not
read
any
it.
of our
sure.
European bros want to listen in, you know.
Yeah, Dark's in. G'day, Dark.
Let's go.
I'm sure he's very bullish ETH into the next coming
Oh, he's just like me
weeks.
for
Given
real.
that his boss just put out a tweet saying that they sold all of the ETH.
Oh god.
Sweet.
Every now and then, Sticks, you just put out like banger replies to like big accounts that people are just
Dude,
like.
I've actually been doing well, like with the replies, with the like. I mean, it's not ratios because I can't like ratio DonAlt. He gets like 1,000 likes on his fucking
You were
posts.
close though,
like,
right?
But yeah, I got. I mean, I kept the ratioing him when he commented, like when he kept replying to me. So I was like, I have 499k less followers than you, but yeah, sweet. And I'm shadow banned.
And you're shadow banned. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'll take it. I'll fucking take it.
Yeah, like you full made DonAlt reconsider his post when you commented on it. You're like, dude, you just got rich off like Doge. He's like, whoa, Sticks. I got five figures off Doge.
I just got like really annoyed with the fact that like he wasn't just saying like they were gonna go down. He was like saying like you guys are fucking in utter shit. Like you guys are all fucked. Like blah blah. I'm just like saying, bro, like without fucking a narcissistic billionaire, you would have fucking been in the same position.
Yeah.
Like stop trying to act like you're some like fucking. Obviously, he's a great trader. Like don't get me wrong, but like. Yeah, and I just don't understand his opinion. And he's like trying to say like get out of these coins. Like, bro, like half the dudes on CT came here with like $3,000-4,000. Like, wait, what do you want them to do? Put it all into B2C? Like, what are they gonna?
Just
They'll
wants
be
to
able to
give
get a
him that
used car by the
feel.
time the cycle's over. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
But
you make good points though. You can make good
no, I
points.
mean I mean like he's probably right. Like with majority of like the coins, but like there'll be coins that like for instance, he was completely wrong about Pepe. Like, there'll be like, and all these memes, a lot of them will recover if like the market recovers. So, yeah.
That's the thing of it, right? Because they're now listed on.
Well, I think he
exchanges.
admitted that even. I think he admitted that even like, which is like smart by him because he's like thinking logically. He was like saying, oh, like if the market goes up, yeah, your coins will do well. But if it goes down, they won't. I'm like, well, that makes sense then. Yeah.
So
Thanks,
what you're
Don.
telling me is
It
it
wasn't
could
just-
go up or down.
Oh, he's a
Thanks,
fucking
Dom.
genius. He's a genius. Yeah.
Is it? Genius. I don't know how he does it. It's up or
Yeah.
down sometimes.
Someone-
Man.
yeah.
That's literally how I got blocked. Was because I made an up or down joke with him.
Oh, you know what he said to me as well? This is the funniest part. We're arguing for like fucking 10 replies in a row. And then he's like saying, whenever a reply guy comments something stupid to me, I just instantly block him. But you seem nice, so I've given you the time. Like he was saying like something weird like that. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? He's like, you seem genuine and nice. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, bro.
Okay, bro. But I'm still trying to make a point. But yeah, no worries. Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks, Satan.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
But
Thanks,
nah,
Satan.
nah, you know what? It's good. We can have a
Healthy
general
discourse.
a
Yeah.
healthy, disagreement, which is good. And he's
Fuck
right so far,
you.
so I'll give him props for that.
Fuck you.
I'm
Anyway.
tweeting now.
All right, sweet. I made a little. Dark's like I missed one else giggle. I'm the Benchod GCR apparently. I don't know if you guys missed that.
What was it?
Can we
What'd you say?
play our intro as the remix of Hock Tour spit on that thing?
We should, eh?
Wait, oh, dude. If the meme's still relevant in like a week or two,
Yeah.
we'll consider it.
I'll make a new intro.
Sick.
Clip. Huck to spit on that thing.
And then it's like the Brotato logo in the background.
Also, how's my shit posting ability been for Brotato Capital as an intern?
Ah, fucking great. Been
I
loving
know,
it.
great.
Been loving it.
I've been loving retirement Swiss. He's got time to shit post on the Brotato.
Yeah, it's good.
I'd like to point out that I put up a post that says, I would like Ticker Bitcoin to be at $1, please. And it got 9 views and 6 likes. And I was like, that ratio is never heard of. And shout out to the boys for liking that.
That's
so
a good.
quickly.
I got around that because I'm still holding some Ticker Bitcoin as well. So $1 would help me tremendously.
Yeah.
It's got to be like maybe Ticker Bitcoin was the real Adam of meme coins this cycle.
Oh, don't say that, bro. I saw
There's
a base. I saw a base
something about
16Z tweet like it was a while ago, and he's like, "So ready for the bull market, all in." What was it? Ox or what was that? OX or whatever it's called. Ticker Bitcoin and RLP.
Yeah, I remember that post.
And it like hurt me for a second, and I'm just like, it's all right. Like, it's all right.
I trust Ticker Bitcoin to make 4 highs, like 4 failed attempts at breaking out. Like, if you look at the chart, it's like, what even is?
It's like the same dudes trading.
Right?
It's like the same dudes that are trading it, but like, because the market in general has gone up, they've got like a little bit more money, so they can pump it a little bit higher.
Yeah.
But like, it's so fucked.
These fucking guys, I tell you what.
Oh, you know what, Vidamo, he just does not sell anything. Like, if he's convinced on a bag, like he's convinced right now, the sole shitter he's convinced on is like lock in, and like he'll never sell it. It's just like he'll never ever sell it.
Yeah.
Which is like,
because he's locked in, bro. He's locked in.
He's locked into Ticker Bitcoin as well. So,
Sweet.
Great.
All right.
Have we got? Oh, I'm not even in the Sanko chat. I'm still replying to people replying to my comments. People are like, oh, ETH is going to 0, and I'm like, thanks, Dazza. And then someone said, send ETH to 10K with haste, and I'm like, thanks, Peter. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
The Swiss shitpost game is coming out strong. I love it.
It's good. I love it. Can't hate on it. It's great.
Lionel, did you boost our stream for 243 hours?
No, that was that stream that you missed when you were overseas. So there was a guy, dude. So there was so Swiss doesn't know the law, but what was his name? It was like some lady like came in and just started like fucking boosting us like no tomorrow. Spent like an ETH on boosts.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And yeah, basically we've been living off free
was he the
boosts
dude who
since.
donated us like $3,000 or something? Yeah, crazy. He was such a nice guy.
I miss him. I wish he would come back.
The funniest part was he like wasn't even following me at all. Like,
nah.
I was just like, he's just some random lady dude. Like, I was just like, thanks.
Yeah, some like dude in Brazil or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. He's from Brazil.
It's Marty. It's got to be Marty.
Yeah,
is Marty a Brazilian dude?
No, Marty lives in Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh,
lives in Brazil.
Yeah, yeah, he comes up my feed actually.
Yeah, he's selling vol.
Selling Vol,
Selling
that's
Vol.
yeah, that's his
I'm
name.
hooked off for some
Every
vol
now,
right
no,
now.
dude, he's so unhinged. Every now and then he'll post a P&L percentage screenshot of like 15,000%, and it's like sell vol. It's like, what are you talking about, man? What is this P&L you're showing me right now?
No, he went 1000x on Rollbit leverage.
Fucking nuts.
Jesus.
These are the guys we're competing with, guys. and we think we've got a chance.
Yeah, it's not looking good, bro. Not looking good, bro.
Sweet, but yeah, so we've had a little bit of a break from the pod the last couple of weeks. We met up last weekend and we didn't eat steak. Yet
You know, I was so convinced everyone was getting a steak. Like, I rocked up and I'm like, fuck, I wonder how I'm gonna get my steak cooked. Like, and then I saw someone in the chat saying like, no one's ordering a steak tonight. I'm like, yeah, actually, it's probably a good idea. The markets are down so bad.
Yeah.
And then the market still continued to nuke, nonetheless. so maybe the steak wasn't the correlation. It was just us meeting up.
I'm getting the fucking fattest steak next time we go. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck the markets and fuck you guys. I'm getting a steak.
Next week in
I
Bali.
goddamn deserve one.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Bali next week, don't we?
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Should be good. But yeah, I guess like from the last couple of weeks, Swiss, you put some points in the little Discord. Probably some interesting things to talk about. The couple of airdrops that we got the last couple of weeks that were
yes,
interesting. To say the least.
ZK Sync, Layer Zero. What do we feel about those airdrops? I did not qualify for any of them, so clearly I'm upset.
I literally put them all into Popcat, so
I didn't sell them.
Oh, what?
Ah.
I yeeted them so instantly.
I have them. Oh wait, hold on. How much are they worth now?
I think you should put them all into Audi.
Oh, they're still worth. They're still worth a bit.
Nah, they wouldn't have gone down that much. Everyone,
No.
because they can't go down too much because everyone would short them at once.
Yeah.
And then they'll get squeezed out, and then it'll go down.
Yeah, I got like 5K worth, like USD from
Nice.
from them.
Oh yeah, you got a good amount of ZK.
Yeah,
I think.
my ZK was bigger. I got like 3 grand.
The Layer Zero was terrible. I
Yeah.
literally got like,
dude,
like
for the amount of
700.
shit that the Layer Zero guy did over the last few weeks, like in terms of the Sybil detection and all of that, like the amount of effort that he put into it just for it to be a fucking dumbass like fucking
and then,
airdrop.
On top of that, we had to donate like $20 to him.
Dude, what the fuck?
Would you like to donate to us before you get your free money? Of course, sir. Of course.
Would you like to? Oh wait, you can't claim it if you don't donate. We're getting $18 million from you guys, so yeah.
Well, it was like donating to like some dev fucking fun thing. I can't remember.
Yeah, and then they'll pocket fucking half of it probably.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just fucking dumb, man. Like that was got to be one of the.
Now I reckon
worst.
literally every airdrop protocol will do that now because they'll be like, "Fuck, we can just like, since it's like the norm now, we can just make a little bit extra."
Yeah. Seriously, like I got both of them mostly because of Pudgies, right?
Yeah, so do I.
So like that was cool, free money. Not gonna.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Shout out on Pudgies.
I think I
paid
got
my penguins so many times over now, but yeah.
Yeah. But like for the amount of work that people that actually put in to like farm these airdrops, like for me that did absolutely fucking nothing, right? I just owned a fucking couple of NFTs. Whereas like other people like grinded it out like days on end, like the last 12, 24 months, just like farming this shit for them to get like a few $100, maybe $1,000. It's got to be pretty sad.
The ZK one was bad because I saw like a lot of people who grinded really hard, and then for us to get like, 9,000 tokens, and then these dudes getting like 3,000-4,000 for like a year's worth of grinding. I'm just like, kind of feel bad, but like also the
Free
devs
money.
are fucking retarded.
Yeah,
they should give them more, but yeah.
But like the ZK one, I was expecting to be somewhat worse than the layer 0 one. I just felt like the layer 0 one had,
Layer
like,
0 was like infinitely worse.
yeah, like the layer 0 guys did a funding round recently, like in the last 12 months or so, and they raised at a $3 billion valuation, right? From like a VC funding round. And then now the FDV of the coin, if I'm not mistaken, is like at 3 billion, if not less.
Oh yeah, so those dudes are actually down now.
Yeah. So
the death of the VCs.
They're now officially community members.
Yeah, they can't yeet it for like a year or 6 months.
yeah.
It's so fucked. They're so cooked.
Yeah, so the FDV is 3 billion right now.
Oh my god.
So
yeah,
like,
there's no good R&R anymore for like seed rounds unless it's like super fucking early.
Yeah, but like, in saying that though, I actually think that like layer 0 is probably a good buy.
Really?
Yeah. Well, like if it goes lower, especially.
What's its FTV and what's
3 billion right now?
What's its market cap?
760 million.
It's not actually that bad. Tears was like fucking 10 times worse than that,
Yeah.
but like, it's not too bad. I would never buy it, but yeah, I could see it doing well considering everyone is too scared to buy these now.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I kind of hold them because I figured that like they launched in like the shittest of conditions, right? And
everyone, much worse.
Yeah, like everyone's probably yeeted it like straight away. Especially something like layer 0 that's got a pretty good product market fit, like in terms of like, you know, it's a good bridge that like I use pretty regularly, crosses like multiple chains. It probably has like the most, I think it's got the most dominance on like what chains it can bridge to. And then for it to be like a 760 mil like market cap versus like some of these memes and that, and then like if everyone's like eating the airdrop, like I think like if conditions turn, like it probably turns out to be a good like value play. Considering like fucking Pepe's worth more than layer 0 right now.
Pepe's worth significantly more, and
you can't put a price on culture, Wonal. Is what I would say to that. Be careful,
it'll be interesting to see if any of these utility tokens get a bid, if you know, and going into the back end of the year, or if they're like forever mid curve, you know.
Yeah. I'm
not sure.
Feel like you probably get some sort of return to value, like honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if there's like more capital inflows, I guess more money coming in, then it's like that people speculate on anything, you know. So
I feel like it's probably like Tier was originally, like last year.
Yeah,
it's like probably a similar trade, but without the
what's its price now?
$3.
Oh, so I didn't even sell it for like that much. I sold it for like 350. Yeah. So it hasn't even gone down that much.
No, I think like there'll probably be a lot of defense around this level, considering that this is where like they raised.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, yeah, it probably would be.
You know what I mean? So I feel like
could be a good trade. You're right.
One's probably not too bad, and I feel like people are probably discounting it just because of like, you know, how shit the airdrop was.
Well, going into an ETH ETF, I think everyone's sort of under positioned in. Everything. Hard to say ETH utility, but you know, there's a lot of attention on the newer coins like layer 0 ZK. So I'm saying I'm not, the old ones probably won't get a bid at all, but yeah, maybe because there's attention they'll get a bid.
Yeah,
might capture the mind share.
Yeah, exactly. Did you guys have like Sticks? Did you have fun trying to claim ZK like when it came out?
Oh god, I remember I was at my mom's house for dinner, and then someone, you know, told me it's out, whatever, and I was like, oh, I'll go home and do it, you know, after dinner. Anyway, I get home, tried to fucking claim it, you know, errors everywhere, and I'm just like, look, I already know I'm not gonna be able to like sell this at the Pico top. Like I wasn't able to sell Friendtech at the top, so it's like I'm not gonna be able to sell this. So I just said I'm going to bed. I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll just yeet it, whatever price it's at. And I think it went down like another 15% or something. But it was very frustrating. I remember when Dime came out, that was like still congested, but like I was able to claim that within like
It was a lot
an
easier.
hour. It was a lot easier. Like I still got it an hour into it launching, and I could have just yeeted it for like the price it launched at. I mean, conditions were different, obviously. People wanted to actually hold airdrops.
Yeah. But like for a layer 2 that's meant to be like, you know, the better technology and everything, and like for it to barely be able to handle a fucking airdrop claim.
How funny
window,
is it? It's like
that's pretty sad.
I saw a tweet about that. It was like, we're building for mass adoption, but we can't. But like a bunch of anons claiming an airdrop, the chain cannot handle it or something. Yep.
Yeah, pretty sad.
But yeah, that was annoying. Also, when ZRO ZK came out, someone said something about the fees, and I'm just like, oh god. And so I just like left it and did the same thing, went to bed. And I think I was like, I didn't have any ARB like ETH, so I was just like, I just wanted to claim it on ETH, and it was like really fucking gas was crazy like when it was gone, and I'm like, I don't even care. I'm going to bed and I'll claim it the next day. Yeah, airdrops are. I mean, can't complain. It's fucking free money at the end of the day. I'm sitting here fucking complaining about. The normie mind could not comprehend this, but. Yeah,
I feel like you got to put like a different hat on. It's like
yes, 100%.
One is like it's you're putting the tech hat on, where you're kind of going, you know, we're here for the tech, quote unquote. Yeah. We're trying to look at which like system performs the best. You know, ETH scaling roadmap, L2s, etc. ZK is like one of the main ones that's actually launched a token now that actually has like zero knowledge proofs as part of its, you know, L2 security and sort of settlement back to the main chain. So like, you know, this is we're frustrated because, you know, this is meant to be a step forward in the technology, and like yet it's still a shitty chain at this stage in time. So it's probably still too early. But like obviously the free money part's great because, you know, it's free money.
Pardon me.
Spot on. Well, what any thoughts on just the overall meme coin sentiment / market at the moment? Because I know a lot of people are allocated in memes. If anyone wants to give their thoughts. I like to hear Swiss's opinion, considering he's had some good opinions of late on the specific market dynamics.
Yeah, well, I think memes will just go up exponentially higher than normal stuff. But just timing when that will be is probably the harder part, given how much they can pull back. Like, if you were to compare like AVAX to WIF, it's really not much difference in terms of downside performance. But if you compare the upside, WIF obviously performs way better. It's just like a hard thing to hold, right? Like it depends what your timeframes are as well. Like I think Pepe, where it currently is in like a really good spot to be like a hot contender for later in the cycle. The same with WIF. Probably others as well, because like at the end of the day, I don't think that whole speculative demand for larger returns with the ease of access on Sol packs up and leaves. I still think that's going to be around. I don't think it's necessarily going to move anywhere else. Like I wrote about this the other day when speaking about runes. I was like, I don't think it's all just going to leave Sol. I think Sol will probably be the forefront of that. And then WIF would be the forefront of that. But then also ETH meme coins would probably play a role as well. It's just if you were overly positioned to any altcoins in the recent downtrend from about like March or February, you'd be feeling the pinch of the pull down. But if you were in, like, I don't want to say the term blue chip memes, I think that sounds a bit like
yeah,
it sounds too cool. It sounds like I shouldn't be saying it. But what I'm trying to get at is those haven't really gone down as much as some of these other alts. Like if you'd bought ARB or OP,
if you bought like Dime or something,
you'd actually be worse off, which is something that maybe a few people have forgotten. But like Yeah, I don't know. Like, I still think they'll come back. It's just, it's very hard to position in them knowing that, like, you have to, like, stomach a lot of volatility to get to a point where you're happy to sell. And I think being happy to sell them at certain prices is a very individual sort of um, thing to think of. So, yeah, I reckon still Whiff and Pepe will do really well. Do I buy them here? Look, not sure. Not sure if they're going to revert the hardest if we are to get a change in pace, especially if it's like an ETH ETF led rally. But yeah, I think they'll come back. It's just how do you position for them? What time is probably the harder part to figure out.
Yeah, nice. I think going off your point, you made a good point about I haven't seen any of these like big dudes, like for instance DonAlt and stuff like that. They've been shitting on memes. It's like, bro, have you looked at like any of the VC coins as of late? Like,
Yeah.
they're fucking. They captured what? No upside, yet they're down worse than the memes. So
Yeah.
you basically, it's like the worst R&R of all time. Like if you bought, you know, ARB, Dime, OP, any of those like LTO, like if you've sat in them instead of like Pepe with Mog, like all these meme coins per se, it's like you'd probably be feeling it a bit more if, especially if you bought, you know, the meme coins early on, like Jan Feb, you'd be fucking still up a lot. So
Yeah, I think there was like 1 month. If you bought any meme coins, you would have done well. I think it's literally
yeah,
February or March.
yeah. If you bought like
Like if you,
anything
yeah,
before then, like if you bought
Mm.
Whiff before, like if you bought any of the Soul meme coins, like Whiff, Popcat, or any of the ETH ones, Mog, Pepe, like you can't really complain. If you're in it for the whole cycle, like you're still up significantly. So
yeah. So Arb made, just going off the back of that, Sticks, Arb made new lows, like just new lows. And it's down like 67%, and then Whiff is only down 64%. And that's like kind of fucked if you ask me, you
But
know,
that's
in
yeah,
terms of
but
like
like you don't see. I mean, obviously you see some people talking about the TL, but it's like everyone that has been shitting on memes. I just want to say to them like, well, all alts are like that. It's like, why are you specifically targeting memes? Why? Because like we're all in memes. Well, they capture the most upside, so we're obviously going to be in memes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
it doesn't make sense to be in these other ones.
Holy
So
shit, Arb looks terrible, man. I just pulled up the
I
chart.
I, I don't
Holy
think you
fuck.
could. And it's still got a lot of unlocks. I'm assuming.
Yeah, yeah. Holy shit.
Oh
That's
my
bad.
god. Yeah, I don't know how people. I don't even know how people could trade that, let alone bid it. Like imagine sitting there behind a screen on a perps exchange and just fucking actually buying that with like leverage. I mean, obviously people are trading it, they're shorting it, but
Oh yeah, if you do the market cap versus price like chart, it's cooked. So like
yeah,
on a
because the
price,
market cap. That's the thing. It's like the market cap goes up or something, doesn't
yeah,
it? And then
the
the
market
price
cap's
goes
like
down.
pretty flat, like apart from like March, like when
But
everything
the
was like,
price descends.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But then in price, it's like new lows.
that's crazy.
that that is like the purest example of why like
Mm,
most of these like coins are shit. I
yeah,
fucking hate layer twos. Like I was like ranting about it on the timeline today.
yeah.
I just fucking hate layer twos. I just think
Well,
they're
I've
dog
never
shit.
used one. Yeah, but I've used Sol like every day. So
Yeah.
like Soul Chain. I've never used a layer two, so like that sort of just makes that's sort of just the
Yeah.
one way to put it. People that are bullish on layer twos, like I don't understand. How can you be bullish on something no one uses, really?
Yeah, well,
What's
I'm all bullish on stacks, so maybe maybe I can answer that question.
but
Sometimes,
Stacks are a bit
Stacks has
different though.
it's different because Bitcoin doesn't have a
Big,
native
big,
like layer, right?
yeah. Whereas like if there was like one L2 for ETH, I'd be bullish on it because there's only one. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But Stacks is like the only like good one.
yeah,
So like you could
stacks.
make a case for Stacks, but like L2s on ETH, which one do you fucking pick? There's like 20.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of different layer twos on ETH actually.
And gas is 3 Gwei today. Or it
Oof.
hit 1 Gwei, I think, at one point.
That's fucked.
That's so low.
Yeah, it like literally minimum was like 1 Gwei today.
But what you're saying before, Swiss, is actually like very true. Like the Soul Casino is like it'll no matter what price does, like even if price goes down like 20% tomorrow, Soul Casino will just always be going. Like there'll always be opportunities on. Like for instance, the last 2 weeks has been like heaps of coins you could have bought. There was that Wolf fucking Cabal coin on Sol, then there's like Billy that you could have got. Like there's always opportunities, even if the market's going downtrending.
Yeah.
So there's always people, the fucking casino, it's always open 24/7.
Yeah. I agree with that.
It's probably a good little segue to just for me to nerd out a little bit today. But Solana, there was a bit of drama on the timeline today, which I really appreciated because for once the drama was about the tech and it wasn't about like some sort of celebrities,
yeah.
or like something to that effect, which was brilliant. So basically, Mert, the bald guy from the mobile platform, I mean Helios, sorry, bad joke. He
I get it.
he worked with Lightspeed, I think it is, to release a update to Solana, basically, or a way for Solana to sort of a new smart contract, if you may. But basically, it's using zero knowledge proofs to quote unquote compress state, all while being on the L1. And so where the drama came in is like the mechanism in which that it was being utilized and what they've sort of proposed is similar to what L2s do with ETH. And basically a lot of the ETH bros and even Adam Cochran got a little bit upset today, saying like, oh, this is basically just a L2 roll-ups, bro. Why are you trying to call it compression? It's not compression. And then so Mert and Anatoly were just like on a tear today, just fucking shitting on all these guys because like they didn't really understand what they're doing. And even like Vitalik came in and like sort of was like, yeah, this is kind of like this. So it's basically a stateless client architecture, blah, blah, blah. I'll just share my screen here of like the stuff, his interactions with Adam Cochran. But like, if I was to sum it up as a like explain like I'm 5, it's basically like one of the biggest challenges with blockchains is like as the blockchain grows is its state growth. So you can imagine it as like the amount of data. When I say data, like the accounts and like the to and from the accounts, all of that data, like the history in it. So as that grows over time, the amount that the validator needs to have for storage grows over time. So their hardware requirements change. And then so at some point in time, you have to say, do I really want to keep all of that data from like years ago, or do I have to do something with it? So ETH's been doing a few different things with different proposals around trimming the historical data so that a validator only needs to maintain a certain amount, and then like historical validators can sort of run as a archive node per se. Whereas Solana, because everything's an L1 and they do so many more transactions because it's so much faster and they put so many more transactions in a block, the issue becomes more pronounced for them. And it was an issue that I had with Solana like a couple of years ago, and I did some digging through some old tweets of mine today, and I've sort of retweeted a few. But it's really cool to see that they've actually come up with a solution for it using zero knowledge proofs. So basically, it does what an L2 does in terms of it's saying, all right, I don't need to know all of this information. All I need to know is X and Y, and the result. So then it sends that off and then posts it back onto the chain. So L2s kind of do that now. So where the L2s batch those transactions and then settle on the L1 chain. Whereas like Solana with this update with that Mert and that have come up with is basically going, we're going to do all of this on the L1 and the user won't even notice. So if like apps decide to use this sort of structure that they've built, this code that they've built, it means that they get all the benefits not all of the benefits, but a lot of the benefits of what the L2s are trying to do by scaling compute on Ethereum. But with Ethereum, you've got to like bridge to another thing. You've got to have a centralized sequencer. They have a token as well for governance. Like they have all of these things. Whereas like Solana's like, I don't need to do any of that. I'm just going to do it all on the native L1. So it's like, it's really good from a user perspective. Like we wouldn't notice a thing, but from the chain perspective and from like the dev perspective, they get all of the benefit. So it's like, but from a user perspective, we don't have to go and bridge to another fucking L2, or there's a new L2 here, I've got the new token here, I've got some ETH here, I've got some ETH here. No, you don't have to do any of that. Everything just happens on the L1. So it's like, to me, it's a huge improvement, a huge update. But yeah, the ETH bros are obviously getting a bit upset about the naming of what they've called it. And yeah, it's quite entertaining. But like, I think I was like lamenting like a couple of months ago, like, man, do you remember when we used to just care about the tech? And like all we care about now is like whichever meme's the best.
Yeah.
Like this is like the first like weekend I've had where I've actually spent time and like gone and researched and like looked into some tech and like did some like real nerdy shit. And I was like, man, this feels good. Like it reminded me of why I was here in the first place. But yes.
Well, yeah, it's a breath of fresh air, I think. It's a shame because like some of the tech stuff I actually enjoy, but also at the same time some of the tech stuff is just like we're not building anything new here, so it's like I can see why no one cares about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, that's cool. That's very cool. It's funny that Cochrane was sitting on it. I still can't get over the greatest big dick ball tweet of all reply of all time to Cochrane. You are a 5'6" Canadian man who has spent the better part of a year fighting Binance to the ground. No one gives a solitary fuck what you say about Trump.
I also love the fact that like Solana's like, let's just try this. Let's just try and do it this way and see what happens. And everyone's like, no.
Yeah.
No, you can't do it that way. Have you not realized we've spent all this time creating all these other L2s? Have you thought about doing it this way? And they're like, we might just try it this way. It may not work. We'll see. Yeah.
It's brilliant. And like the Mert made a really good point. He's like, yeah, we did this and we did this all on the L1, and guess what? There's no fucking token, so there's no raise. So yes, sorry, it's not as sexy as your L2s. Sorry, I meant to say L2 before, but it's
people
not as
might
sexy as your
actually use
L2
it now
because there's no raise to be had. I can't make a $10 million raise just on some new shitty L2. But hey, we've just improved Solana, and yeah, it is what it is. It's like, I think that's what's probably getting them shitty is like a lot of these like ETH bros have like gone and done like the easiest thing to do right now if you want to get a raise is just like make an L2, and you can get like millions like straight away.
It's so fucked how like people just like throw millions at these like L2s. It's just like, but it's
Speaking of L2s, I think Friendtech is transitioning from a app chain on Base to its own roll-up chain.
Oh, that would actually be good for the price because it would create like a narrative on. That's actually quite good. What's its price right now?
Let me pull it up.
It's like $1.
Any sort of just like new tech thing for Friendtech would just make it like sort of be like bullish catalyst in the short term of when it's like actually launching. So if you can buy the lows, good trader weights.
Oh yeah, it's 91 cents.
Oh, it's gone up. Fuck, it was like 66 the other day.
No. Well, there's a I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. If you look at the CoinGecko and then look at the pairs of where it's traded, on Bunny Swap, it's still at 60 cents.
Oh, okay.
What's Bunny Swap?
The fuck's
Bunny Swap's the native place where you can buy Friend on Friendtech. Yeah, so if you look there, it's kind of weird because everything's at $1, and then Bunny Swap's at like 60 cents.
Isn't that like an ARB? Like what's stopping?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought too. But then I was like, I'm not sure if it's like, I'm not sure if I was speaking to Dark about it. He was like, I'm not sure if it's like transferable to these exchanges or they're just using synthetic
Yeah, what
pairs or something like that. But
Maybe it's just the.
we should probably try this out. Maybe have a little
maybe it's
squiz.
just
I'm
the,
sure someone would have figured it out by now, though. Surely. But yeah, you never know.
Yeah, like maybe it's just
crazy.
the Oracle. No, it's yeah. Wow, holy shit.
Well,
Interesting.
I'll check Gate.io because one of them is Gate.io. I'll check Gate.io to see if I can deposit friend on there. Because if it is an ARB, I think that's like not the worst, I guess.
I think if our listeners could arb it, then they should boost us with whatever they make.
Yeah,
from
you're
the
welcome.
Yeah, if you make
You're
enough
very
money,
welcome, listeners.
please give us a small profit back, TY. Just by donating to the Brotato capital.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, we're all in WIF and L2s, and if you haven't checked
Yes.
the charts, we're quite down.
Yes, I've went from eating grass-fed A5 Wagyu to quarter pounders. So yeah,
Nothing wrong with a quarter pounder, mate.
no, tastes delicious. Just times are tough, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of quarter pounders, have you tried the new chicken McMuffin for breakfast?
Chicken McMuffin.
Yeah.
McMuffin.
Yeah, we haven't had an update from you, Sticks. We haven't had a voiceover from you getting a.
I'm going. I haven't been in like nearly 2 weeks. I might go tomorrow morning, or yeah, probably go tomorrow morning then. Do a voice message. I'll get my sausage and egg McMuffin, hash brown, and small ice latte. No sugar, no syrup. But they always fucking put syrup in it. It's so annoying.
We need an update tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll. So what is it? The chicken?
Yeah, it's
McMuffin.
I got a chicken and bacon McMuffin. That's what I got.
Did it taste good?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Like
I want to try those spicy nuggets that you got.
Bro, those spicy nuggets are the tits, man. I swear to God.
Oh fuck! I need to get them.
They are the tits.
And I haven't had McDonald's. Like I haven't had like a McDonald's. I was laughing. I have not been getting quarter pounders, but I haven't had like a McDonald's. Yeah, I don't. Nah, I've been having fucking 2-minute noodles. That's all I can eat.
Yum.
No, I haven't had like I've had like McDonald's breakfast every few weeks, but I haven't had like an actual lunch or dinner at McDonald's for a while. So might have to get the spicy nuggets.
True.
They
Get the spicy nuggets, then give us a review.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah. I once when I was getting my breakfast, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I like did a voiceover, had it on record as I was ordering, and everyone in the comments was like, damn, Australians have such good manners. I'm just like, what do you guys say? You just pull up and say, yo, give me a burger. Like, far out, man.
Have you seen that meme where it's like I think it's some Canadian thing where it's like they pull up to the drive-through and then they shout out the person like behind them and they're like, yeah, let me pay for the guy behind me. And it's like, because Canadians are like too nice, like they always pay for the person behind them. Like you gotta pass it on. And then the dude like did it and then like quickly drove around to like come and ordered like a million things and then like quickly drove around behind the next person.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That's so fucking funny. I might do that. Maybe at the top of the bull market when I'm rich, I'll just be like, what, the 6 people behind me, pay for all of them.
Yeah.
I don't care how much it costs. I'll just wait.
I just pulled up the Swiss just sent through. So yeah, it looks like Friendtech deposits are suspended from Gate.io.
Yeah, no ARB.
So no ARB.
No ARB.
Interesting.
Damn.
Speaking of ARB though, and a certain application on ARB, SankoChain, the all-inclusive L3 gambling chain, casino / Tamagotchi chain.
Wow.
How's that been? One or to explore?
It's been pretty fun, to be honest. So couple of cool things that have been happening there, I guess, in the last few weeks. So like there's a lot of shitcoins now that you can do on Sanko. So
you almost missed out on generational wealth by selling too early on one of them.
Yeah, I did. I smoked the ticker at like 1.5 million market cap, and then it proceeded to go to 5.
But you already had made a lot of money at one point.
It was like 30x. I made it like a 30x on it, but I could have made like a lot more on it. So I was a little bit
could have got a 350x.
Yeah. So no, that's been pretty cool. Like the SankoPets game, pretty cool. Just pulled it up here. So like, I think like from an entire ecosystem thing, if I was to break it down, so you've got like SankoPets, which is like Animal Crossing, and with SankoPets, you need to have a bun in order to stake, and the bun is like a pet. And basically, once you've got the pet, you can go around. You can buy seeds from the store and go to the gardener and that. I'll see if I can like actually pull it up so it's interesting to watch. Yeah, so like this, it's very DeFi Kingdoms like in that sort of sense. Yeah, here we go. It's got some really cool music too. So like you get this little guy, he's like your pet. You have like the island where you can like fuck around a little bit and walk around. I'm not really sure what this is meant to do yet, other than, oh shit, I need to I need to feed this guy. He's dead.
Dude, Sanko fucking seems like such a vibe, honestly. I gotta get onto it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I fucking love how they're like building like 20 different things. Like they're not just focusing on like one area of like their chain or one area of, you know, what people are building right now. It's like they've got streaming services, they've got the L3, you can gamble, you can fucking play fucking Tamagotchi fucking dog games. It's like fucking so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. So yeah, now my bun is alive. I can feed him some fruit. And then when I feed him fruit, he gets a stat boost depending on the type of fruit that he eats. So like this one gives him a speed boost. And then so like your bun has like a bunch of stats that like it can get as part of it, which like carries with him. So if you go to, where is it? I think it's the Sanko Dex. Yeah, this guy. So you can see, here's my bun, and you've got like stamina, speed, strength, virtue, luck, industry, and then so every time you eat a fruit, like it boosts one of these stats up. But the actual, I need to fucking mute this because the music's like tripping me out. But the
music's so fucking annoying, man. I didn't know
it.
how to mute it, and it was in the background at one point when I was trying to do something. I was like, for fuck's sakes, this thing's driving me crazy.
No, it's pretty cool. But like the actual pet itself has like a wallet. Like it's so that the pet itself is a NFT, right? But the NFT is whatever that recent upgrade was on ETH, where the NFT is a wallet address itself. So in order for you to spend money at the store, etc., you need to actually have gold in the NFT's wallet, so the Bun's wallet specifically. And then that's how you can buy different shit. So if you go to the store, then you can buy some Benzempic, which is used to like revive your bun, or you can buy some fruit, or you can buy some seeds, or you can buy some like, you know, a cap for him, a nijab, or like some fucking purple syrup or whatever. So you can like,
actually the next Axie Infinity.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's pretty sick. And then on the farm, you can plant those seeds that you get, which grows fruit. So like the first bit of seeds that you get gives you some fruit, which you can harvest. So if you harvest the fruit, then you can use that to like feed to the pet, or you can sell the fruit for some gold. And so gold's like a different currency that's on Sanko as well, which is sort of also goes up and down in price. I think it's got like $1 trillion market cap. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But then yeah, if you have a bun and you're using the farm, then you can stake DMT, which when you stake DMT, you can get gold. And that's like the only other way to get gold apart from buying it is by staking it. Yeah. And then there's also a little like spinning wheel gambling game where you can like use 1 gold to like gamble for something, which is pretty cool.
Jeez,
So
that's a fuckload more than what I expected. Holy shit!
You're like, oh, god damn, this is a lot of yield for fucking a lot of steps. Jesus. I gotta get a pet now just to get some staked yield. God damn.
And that's the thing. If you sell your pet and you've staked your DMT, you can't unstake it until you have a pet. So you have to have the pet the whole time.
That's so funny.
And then, so like, there's only 4,444 pets, and you can buy pets on SudoSwap. So you can,
cool.
So or they're buns, should I call them? But yeah, there's like all different sort of rare ones. And I really liked, my favorite part, Swiss, was that there's a Kevin pet.
Is it? No, there's not a Kevin, is there?
There is actually a Kevin.
I have not been able to get this stream to like load up the view because it just says it's loading all the time. But if you can send me a screenshot,
it's on the Discord. It's on the Discord.
That's very cool.
So there's no Kevs listed. Damn. I'm really sad. But yeah, there is a Kevin pet, which is pretty cool.
That's
hopefully they sell for 2,000 ETH.
Here we go. Why does it come up with no? You can kind of see it there, in the corner.
In the corner.
Like there's in the side. You can see the little. They look retarded as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, no, it's pretty cool. And then also on Sanko, like there's shitcoins. So with the shitcoins, there's I used defined.fi to have a look at the Sanko shitcoins. So this is the one.
I wish I knew how to do it when these coins launched.
Bro, I bought like Sanko, the smoke coin, like around here, like when it was worth nothing, and then like sold it here before it like continued to like go up to like 5-6 mil market cap.
What did it go to for like 5 or 6 mil? What's it at now?
3 mil market cap.
Oh, what? So it's still like doing all right. Fuck.
But it's a bunch more shit coins now.
Yeah, still diluted.
Here's that gold.
There's some good puntable things there. We just need DMT to keep going up, I think.
Oh yeah, if DMT keeps going up,
And they just released a Telegram bot for Sanko shitcoins today, which is pretty cool.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, they didn't release it, but the community made it. The community released it, which is pretty cool. So yeah,
Sanko sniper bot.
I think like if conditions change, like this would be like a really cool place to play around. Considering that like the gas token is DMT, so it's kind of like the Soul Chain casino, but like a DMT like with a cult community. It's pretty cool.
I think if it has users, just as general in these current market conditions, even when everything's on Sol, I think that's like huge.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I think you can like go to. I was looking at this the other day. You can go to June or DeFi Llama and kind of track the TVL. That looks pretty healthy. It looks like it's still going up. So my only like funny sort of not concern, but more so like a like if we take the biggest meme coin on Sanko, which is Smoke, it like topped out at 5 million. I think it's at like 3 now. Because DMT is only like 100 and something mil, it's like the meme coin is sort of like capped, because it can't really like go too much higher than the market cap of the coin. But I think that's like just funny in itself. Like I still think it's just. It's not like I don't think it's like bearish. It's like it's just kind of funny to like witness that. It's like it's only at 5 mil, but it's like like a couple like 10x or so, and then you're at the market cap of the actual chain. So.
Yeah. It's like with the smoke the ticket. Like the reason I like kind of sold early was like majority of the holders had like in the top 10 had more value than what was in the liquidity of the actual coin. So I was like, it just takes one of these dudes to just like nuke their entire supply.
Exactly.
But just
what was that for the viewers in the chat? What was the charting? Because you've already told me what it was. What was the charting place?
Defined DEFINED.FI.
Defined. Yeah. Okay. I'll chuck it in the chat for some. For the people to lose money on it.
Yeah.
But I laughed so hard when you just said that about the market.
Yeah, dude,
I didn't even think of that when I thought of it, and I actually used to think about that when at the pico top of like last cycle when Shiba was at like 50 or 60 billion or something. I'm like, oh my god, it could go another 3 or 4x, and then I'm like, oh wait, but if it does like a 3 or if it does like a 5x, it's like only 100 billion away from like ETH.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, this doesn't compute. Hey,
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I just put up like Smoke the Ticket now, which is like the leading meme coin. This is the top 10 holders, and like the top holder is the liquidity pool. But the next couple down have like 169k, 157k, 120k, and then the liquidity on it's 170k. So yeah.
Wait, so the liquidity on the main coin is 170k.
3 mil market cap, and then like
oh my god, and there'd be dudes that have like 500k in unrealized or whatever.
Oh yeah, so there's like one dude 169, one dude 157, one dude 120, next dude 77.
My god. Oh my. So like literally one of these dudes could just nuke the chart 80% in one hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So funny.
But like I think
a
lot of those
selling.
dynamics like happen on most of the
it's on every coin, like literally.
But
like there's dudes who they have like $10 million of whiff, but they can't obviously sell $10 million.
Exactly. I guess like the only difference is just like simply that like Solana, like when you're on Solana, the actual chain had more market cap than like the native token did, whereas like now it's not quite the same with DMT because like DMT itself is only like, you know, what is it, like 70 mil market cap or something. So
yeah, I mean that's true. Like Solana's market cap was like 70 or 60 billion or something. I don't even know.
Yeah. But I definitely think there's like plenty of opportunity. Like if you're just like, now that the Telegram bot's out, like I feel like there's heaps of opportunity to like scalp some good trades on
some
here.
10x's.
I think so too. Like I've gone over there and you know I've lost money already. So like if I can lose money, theoretically someone can win and make money. So I've got faith in anyone that bridges over there. I did a noobish thing. I tried to bridge out. So my DMT is now stuck in like a 7-day lockup period before I get back to ARB. But Wonel, you were saying you could just use Stargate.
Yeah,
is that what you were saying?
So for people that want to get money onto SankoChain, rather than using like the native bridge, you can, if you go to Stargate, which is obviously.
Does the native bridge take 7 days?
Sorry, the native bridge does take 7 days. I was wrong there, Swiss. If you want to get from ETH to ARB, you can use Stargate, but you can't. You have to use the native bridge to get back to ARB. So no, you are locked.
Yeah, no, you are locked. Cool. Yeah, because you can get to ARB pretty easily from like a centralized exchange mixer.
Yes, yeah. If you want to buy DMT, the liquidity is all on ETH. So like if you want to actually go and buy DMT like properly, then don't buy. If you're going to buy it with like some sort of size, then I wouldn't recommend buying it on Arbitrum.
Yeah, I've seen the liquidity on Arbitrum. It's like so low.
It's like 1.8 mil. But
that's so fucked.
Liquidity on ETH
isn't it like
is
like 6 or 7? Yeah, I looked at it the other day.
Yeah, so like if you want to buy DMT, I wouldn't buy it on ARB unless you're like buying small like size, but like if you like you get better slippage on ETH. So like buy it on ETH, bridge it from ETH to ARB using Stargate, and then once you're on ARB, use the Sanko bridge, which you can find on sanko.xyz.
Nice.
And just for our viewers, we're not being paid to shill this or anything like that being on Sanko TV. We just like the product.
And yeah, I've not been given a cent. DMT. Yeah, we're community members.
Legit community members.
We are bag holders.
These guys were bag holders before we started this pod. So
we've been talking about DMT since
the first time we met.
$11. Well, 50 down to $11.
Well, yeah, I remember we were speaking about it when the hype first started first time,
and it was like $40 at least 8 or something.
Yeah, it was like $40 to 8, and then we kept talking about it at like 8 to like $15.
Yeah,
which was the accumulation zone. Didn't accumulate it. fortunately, and then it did a 15x. So yeah,
Yeah, like legit, like Jan and Feb was like
I
$8.
find it so funny because it did like everything was going up and it wasn't moving, and I'm like, oh my god, this coin is like never going up, and then it just did it like a 10x in like a few weeks.
Yeah, it literally just decided to teleport.
Legit.
Yeah, it's just the market. That's how it works.
What are your guys'
Loves
thoughts now that like the ETH ETF seems to be coming in the next week or so?
I think the timing of this entire cycle of things is just like so perfectly aligned. Like everything is just occurring at like really like good times. It's so strange to say, like as in like we had the BTC ETF the start of the year, and then now like that teleported us or whatever, and then
Thanks to Tom.
yeah, thanks to Tom, the intern. And then the halving happened, and we've got the classic halving chop fest for BTC. I mean, altered down, but in terms of Bitcoin's price action, it's just been in a range for a bit. Probably been in a range for another like 50 to 100 days. Like, could honestly do that. It's most likely going to do that.
It's been one of the longest ranges.
Last year was 200 days, wasn't it though?
Yeah, but like, yeah. So if we look at the same period, like
if you're going off like a 10K range or something like that, it's pretty similar.
Yeah, like
last year.
I think if you looked at this time last year in terms of like summer, like the burger summer, like if you looked at like, so we like sort of peaked in like March, April when we had like the Pepe run and we had all of the craziness like at the beginning of last year, like very similar. Like it's almost
similar,
like,
yeah.
It's almost the exact same.
It's the same, bro.
Yeah. And then like we sort of peaked in April. We peaked like March, April.
Pepe died.
Yeah.
Fucking, and then we had those little on-chain pockets of outperformance. Like you had Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic.
But all of that sort of died like after April, I think, last year. Like it was probably
May. I know. I remember some of those coins were like on chain was like doing okay because it was just like crypto native stuff. So like ETH on chain, you had like shit coins, which I mean they were going to like, you know, Potter coin went to like 150 mil, which was like a lot back then. And then like we had Rollbit, which was like kind of hype at the time, and OX, whatever it's fucking called. And then so like there was pockets like similar to what we've got right now, where there's like pockets of like things that are doing well, things that are doing nothing.
Well, like Pepe launched on centralized exchanges on April 20th, 2023.
Yeah, so that was like the top,
like 8th of May.
Yeah, so like that was
Bitcoin at that time.
Yeah,
it was pretty similar.
It's pretty similar, and then so like
just like a month like later or something, a month earlier or something. Yeah.
So now like you've got alts that are bleeding, probably similar to last year, maybe not as extreme, but then you've also got Bitcoin just ranging exactly the same as last year. So everything's sort of lining up perfectly, and now you've got an ETH ETF, which could potentially bottom the entire market, judging based off sentiment right now. I'm not going to call any bottoms or anything like that. I'm just going off what I'm seeing. But so yeah, that could inject fresh capital. I don't know what the inflow is going to be like, but as I said, I don't think they would be bad. I don't think Larry Fink would have gone to all this effort to launch an ETF if he doesn't think that he'd have some funds that would actually just buy this at some point. So I think that'll do all right. And I mean, I'm not going to judge it off the first week or two or month, because BTC went from 48k to 38k and during its ETF first like couple weeks. So we'll judge it on like a 6 to 12 month basis, but I think it'll be a good, similar to the BTC ETF, fresh capital, and hopefully it just changes the entire sentiment, because I know a lot of people have, you know, de-risked. Yeah. A lot of people think alts aren't going to go back up, and the good thing about alts that are down really bad is no one's allocated to them, so they have a lot of room to move up. Not a lot of people are allocated to them, that means. So yeah, the ETH ETF's coming at a good time, I think. It'll be interesting because if it's similar to previous cycles, it'll be like a slow creep up go in the next month or two, and then like it'll accelerate like very violently, maybe a month of like red, and then it'll just like really pump hard or something like that, which I think can happen going into the back end of the year. Similar to like last year where like we had a really good month in October and really good month.
I'm still
November, December.
I'm on the mindset that like everything's pretty shit till September, because like
that's fair enough.
Everything's been pretty shit till September.
Yeah, I mean, but also pretty shit doesn't actually mean continuation of a downtrend. It could just mean we go up a little bit and then go back down to the range lows or something like that, and then it's like people just like losing their minds and they're just like, this market's a scam, and then it eventually pumps, you know. But in terms of playing out like an actual 4-year cycle, aside from BTC hitting all-time highs early, which was due to the ETF, and you can't really count it hitting all-time highs early because it hit like a couple $1,000s above its previous all-time high, and then it like yeeted. So it's like, it's not like, it wasn't like when we went accelerated from 20k like to like 30-40k, you know what I mean? It's completely different. So it's pretty similar to last cycle in a sense that the only reason we've hit all-time highs early is because we had TradFi capital inflows.
100%.
And then everything else has played out exactly the same as previous 4-year cycles. So I have no reason. I know the sample size is only like 2 or 3, but I have no reason to believe anything is different, and I'm just going to treat it like a normal cycle. And end of year, I think, will accelerate really hard.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah, I think everyone just needs to look to like figure it out what last year was like, and then build a longer term horizon. And if you were DCing into BTC, like every week when it was just a boring chop fest, like you did quite well, and I think similar case for this year.
Yeah, for sure. Like if you just put up on the chart, like we've been like 110 days, like in this.
Last year was 200.
Yeah, last year was 200.
If you were going from 25, if you were in that bracket of like 25k,
220
to like 31k or something like that, 24k to 31k, I think it was like 200.
And it was the 20% range as well. So
yeah, it's crazy. It's like so accurate, yet the timeline is just like, well, this is the good part, because this is how like people capitulate in general in the market. Like you're seeing dudes
time based.
You're seeing dudes that are like saying alts will never go up again. So generally speaking, these dudes have de-risked their entire bag of alts, and they're sort of either sitting in like, they're probably sitting in stables at this point. So time-based capitulation is very real, and like I'm no like stranger to it either. Like I get, I read stuff on the tail and I'm like, oh fuck, like what if this time's different? But no, I'm sticking to my conviction of a 4-year cycle. I think they still exist, even though TradFi is taking over at the majors.
I feel like the fact that everyone's trying to fade the 4-year cycle is the fact
that
like
it's like people are calling it, like I saw that Murad dude, and like I like some of his opinions because he's like a Popcat bull, but like he was like comparing it to like he's like saying this is an echo bubble, and like it's like everyone's got their own new theory on like altcoins can't go up because retail don't have a thing, and it's just like if you were to go off where we were in 2020 at this time last year, it was the exact same. Altcoins were bleeding and Bitcoin was just chopping the entire summer. And then everything accelerated at the November, October, November. Exactly the same. We hit all-time highs.
June, July, and then ran up.
And you know what the best part is? Because we've tapped we've gone up and rejected like 72, 73k so many times. When we actually go there potentially end of year, people think the same thing. They'll be like, okay, we're gonna. This is just another squeeze to like. They'll short it like they did last year, like they shorted 30k.
Yeah. Because
they've gotten so accustomed and comfortable with like just fading 72k or whatever. So there'll be it just like. I said the same thing about like the bottom in FTX. I said it to my cousin, and he was like very skeptical. But now he's like, obviously, it was so clear. I said, if you look back in a few years, like the FTX crash was like such a obvious bottom.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Like so obvious, but like obviously because the sentiment was so bad, like we're 20k, it was like you can't like say that yet. But and the same thing I feel like is going to be said about like a 4-year cycle. But you know, you don't know, but that's my theory.
Yeah.
It's like the market's trying to trick you so hard into like not thinking it's this simple. It's just like you just have to be like patient, like an actual investor is patient with their like blue chip stocks, you know?
Yeah.
Do you think that most of the sentiment's just bad because everyone's in stuff that's not Bitcoin though?
That is part of it, yes. So like I feel like if I was in Bitcoin, all Bitcoin, like I'd be like happy like all the time because of like I'm only down what like 10%. Like you know, it's not even that bad. But you know, because a lot of people are down 50-60%, like even if they bought their alts early, they round tripped a lot of like big gains, you know what I mean? I think they're more pissed off about round tripping like huge amounts of gains than they are like losing a lot of money, because like a lot of crypto natives bought these coins like at good times, they just didn't sell them. And they're thinking, you know, it's bad, whereas like if you look at previous cycles, the coins that last the entire cycle, you didn't want to sell them until the end of the cycle. Like assuming the cycle continues from here. Like if you bought like, you know, Luna or Sol or any of these coins last cycle, you know, we had that crash in you know, mid-April, or it was April 2021, May or whatever it was, where I remember Luna went to like $6 in that crash. And like like if you capitulate, like a lot of people would capitulate on that. So I feel like this is sort of similar. And I know you don't really know when the cycle's going to end, but if we're, as I said, I'm basing it off a 4-year cycle, so I think there's a lot of room to move if you're in the right bags. I think they can go a lot higher. Like if you're in like with Pepe, like the general winners, considering a lot of people are saying it's over for a lot of these meme coins, I think if you just got the patience to wait out the entire 4-year cycle until 2025, should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah, I think like if the ETH ETF like comes, what I think most people discount is that like everyone's expecting like, I don't know, like Bitcoin level inflows, which like I don't think.
But then also on the contrary to that, I know there's a lot of like ETH bulls that are saying that, but then I've seen a lot of just big accounts saying the complete opposite, in the sense that they're saying that, like, I agree, probably won't be as big as Bitcoin's, obviously, because Bitcoin's the most liquid. People want to trade Bitcoin, obviously. But people are just like completely writing off the ETH ETF as like it's not even worth trading, like, or taking a position in it. So it's like, which is like fine, I understand that, because like the market's pretty fucked right now. And like, look, in the short term, they could be right. Like we could get the ETF and it does like nothing for like 2 months. But I think if you go on like a 6-12 month time horizon, like the Bitcoin ETF, it'll be good.
Yeah. I think liquidity on ETH's pretty shit, like on most exchanges and that anyway. So like the best thing about the ETH ETF is like, even if you had like 5% of like the inflows that like Bitcoin got, because the liquidity is so shit, it just like pumps everything like super hard.
Exactly.
And like it hasn't been like pre-positioned for as much as like the BTC.
Well, that's the thing, because it was so out of the blue, people haven't really priced it in a way. They did, obviously, with the run up. They had like a huge inflow day, but generally, because we had months and months of like thinking for the BTC ETF, it's sort of allowed traders to position themselves a bit better with like hedges and stuff like that. Whereas this is sort of like, people might even be like fully like de-risking, because it's like they don't know how this is going to play out, because like it's so soon.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like this is way more like uncertain, whereas like
it's uncertain. So, and traders probably will side on caution when it's uncertain, obviously, because they don't want to lose a lot of money in these market conditions, especially. Whereas last year, you know, when we had the Sol on chain, when everything started popping off, and then we had the Bitcoin narrative coming, it was like everything was just like so perfect. But right now,
the Bitcoin one, like it spiked like in October, right? Which is sort of what kicked everything off. But like if that one, like Bitcoin was like way off its all-time high. So like if you're a trader, or if you're like,
that's the thing. There was like a lot of room.
Like, hey,
good R&R.
I can at least get back to all-time high. Whereas like now you're like, do I bid ETH when Bitcoin is at all-time high? Because I don't want to bid ETH, because if Bitcoin goes down, ETH goes down, and Bitcoin's already at all-time high, so I don't want to bid ETH. So I feel like there's a lot of that like sort of mindset, and you can 100%. See that in like the VC sort of dudes that have been posting the last couple of days, like Andrew Kang, the Tangent guy. Sorry, Dark.
Well, that's the thing, but also they've been like, it's getting to a point where it's like ridiculous. They're doing like the Citron research like method of like evaluating, like they're saying, oh, boomers, you know, they're going to value this chain, it's like $450 billion, no revenue. Like they actually, like, did you read Kang's thing about that?
Yeah, I just pulled it up. Like,
yeah, I was just like, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, you can't why you if ETH was at like 4,500, you would not even be considering saying these things right now.
No. 100%.
And I tweeted, I posted on, I think Suzu made a tweet, and I commented on, I'm like, Kang's, oh, I gotta find, price dictates Kang's opinions, nothing more.
yeah. It's like, not price leads narrative, it's price leads Andrew Kang.
Yes, like it's hilarious how after a 70% downturn in alt, he's saying alts will never go up again. I wonder if he would have said that if alts were down like 10-15% from their all-time highs.
Yeah. So like,
funny how he changed his bias when like alts are down 70%.
Yeah. Dark's boss. Sorry, I keep saying that. I shouldn't say that. But the Tangent guy also came out and said, like, you know, we're selling our ETH here. You know, everyth's already ran up pretty hard. This trying to find a credible reason to stay long is pretty hard. Altcoin bull market hasn't happened yet, but you know, all of this sort of shit has been popping off.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like VC fundraisers during.
But you know what? I actually agree in the sense that with that ETH run to like 4,000 or whatever it went to, like that was probably as hard as we could with our capital that we could have pushed it. In terms of like with crypto native capital. Yeah. But they're discrediting like any TradFi capital, and as you said, it's so illiquid to a point where if they get like 5 or 10% of the inflows, it could just giga pump it. And I'd argue to say that if people actually do like ETH, which I don't know if they will compared to BTC, I don't know what these suits are saying, there's a trade that presents itself, because they would think of it as BTC went to all-time highs, ETH all-time highs 4,800. We've got a nice, you know, like 40% or 50%, or whatever. I don't know how many. What's it at now? 3,500. So you've got like a freaking like 30-40% potential move if and then we can de-risk if it hits its all-time high. So that's like it's thought. That's what I think that they will be considering. And if it's a liquid, as I said, it could pump. I don't think you should be de-risking ETH. The time to de-risk ETH, if you wanted to trade it, was like at like $4,000. When like it just couldn't break through. I don't think it's worth de-risking now at like 3,400.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think you should have de-risked it like 20%, like a 20% move higher. Like it's not worth de-risking now.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Swiss?
Yes, I've rambled on. You go, Swiss.
No, I think you hit a lot of really good points. Well, both of you guys did, from what I gathered about the ETF. I was just reading quickly through Andrew Kang's post about it and all, and I did read the Tangent one about de-risking their ETH. Again, I think one of the most bullish things that I can, and I think it was Tom that was helping me understand this when he was talking to a few people about blockchains and the use of them, was that what's his name? Larry Fink has decided to launch an on-chain fund with Ethereum, so not a private blockchain. And so the ETH ETF represents like a significant step forward in the institutionalization of ETH at a grander scale, of which I think has flow-on effects into other markets to capture upside, which could be alts. As far as the ETH ETF goes, I think if you wanted a risk off, I think the easiest sell or rationale you could have for that is that a lot of the grayscale Bitcoin ended up flowing out before flows came in. So you could argue that people that are underwater or that have owned Ethereum through the grayscale ETH trust for so long and finally now has the ability to sell or flow out. I don't really know how this all works. I'm just trying to like base it off like what happened with BTC. So I think we will go down when the ETFs launch, and I think the other thing that works against us is the fact that the flows are probably not going to be as high as BTC. So that coupled with people getting out of positions for ETH, I think we will go down. I think we're not quite out of the woods yet, but I don't think it's worth selling down for, because I think the overall front running of which you want to do is that like whole change of perspective, because now that the ETFs are now approved, in 12 months time people are going to think it's totally normal to speculate on ETH and BTC as like worthwhile investments.
I agree.
Really,
I think after like a 12-month period, you're exactly right, a lot of funds will consider it as an investment.
And I think if ETH still stays above, like it could go lower than 3K, but if it stays above 3K for the foreseeable future, for at least the next couple of months, and I think Stix, you talked about this really well, which is that when we do make new all-time highs, like we're going to have so little resistance to break up and like continue higher if we build out a really strong base. And I think if that occurs, like I think if ETH goes down to like the worst case 3K and then just ranges from like 3,800 to like 3K and just does that for a couple of months, I think that's so insanely bullish for like longer term. Even if price goes down like another 10 or 20% in the meantime. Of course, if you're in alts, I think you'll feel the pinch of that. But yeah, I think I'm like counting on flows not being as strong as BTC, and plus people selling out of positions to finally like to fresh liquidity. I guess they're just trying to get out of positions. Like you said, if the liquidity is quite bad, and there is a chance to like get out on the liquidity, maybe, I don't know, I could probably see that happening. But we're so close to new all-time highs so early in the 4-year cycle that I think if you were to sell or de-risk, it would have been back in late Feb or March, and you would have hedged not by selling ETH, but then shorting the classic pairs of anything against ETH. So like rather like for the tangent guy, if he's like, yeah, I'm selling ETH here to like de-risk, or it's our mandate to protect cash at this level, or blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, that's fine, but like surely you would have known that like a higher beta outcome would have been to have exposure to ETH given the change in overall market sentiments towards the asset class, and then short the garbage rather than
exactly. That's actually very
have the garbage and then like sell the shift in like you just sell the ETH, right? So it's like yeah, I don't know. I think, and I've tried to hedge by like shorting BNB, but I honestly think that the whole idea of like hedging or shorting may have been we're probably late to that trend given how much things have gone down, and how we still haven't been able to make new lows since like a couple of days. I may bite my tongue, we may end up making new lows like next week, but I think it's really hard now.
Brotato GCR, please.
It's really hard now to really ascertain what the move was, because I think once the massive inflows came and we didn't make new highs with BTC, that would have been the time to risk off and then maybe like hedge with some of the garbage going down. But yeah, I think we'll just end up going down a little bit little bit more, just with like the first initial reaction to the ETH ETF flows, and then you have the victory laps of like, I told you so. Like I knew that ETH was going to be. Yeah, it's like I knew it wasn't going to pan out the way that well, it didn't pan out like the Moon Boys thought. It was good to hedge this event, and then they realized like the whole event is that it's now an institutionalized asset. Because bear in mind, like ETH was like just like short of like 3 years ago, it was unusable. You were staking your money and waiting for ETH 2.0, and DeFi had just come out. Like you were just able to start doing swaps on like Uniswap, and this is just like 4 or so years ago, or maybe a bit longer ago.
Yeah, about 4.
And so and it's like we've gone from that to it's now an approved ETF, and you can argue the validity of the ETF is geared around an election year, sure, but it's enough to make Michael Saylor pivot, and it's enough for you to realize that you are kind of early to the whole institutionalized trend. And then, do you really want to sell into the institution bid? I know it's kind of like a bit of a meme because DJ and Spartan was like, yeah, I can't wait to sell my bags to the institutions. So this could be the top, but like, yeah, it's just like a hard thing. Like I think ETH in itself has performed incredibly well by itself before the ETFs were even considered or out there. And so I think the Tangent guy might just be getting a little bit too excited by calling out the fact that he's decided to sell the one asset that's probably done like exceedingly well in comparison to BCC.
I think probably the context with the Tangent guy, because he was interviewed on Steady Lads not too long ago. I think it was about 3-4 weeks ago.
Was it Wayne Gary or is it Jason?
No, sorry, I think that was Wayne Gary, so it wasn't Jason Choi. But I think it still reflects Tangent. But I think they said at Tangent that they'd started pivoting some of their Solana to ETH ahead of the ETH trade, like before the ETF. And then they obviously probably captured the upside of that.
That makes sense. Son.
And then I think, but like a lot of their other positions are probably still being held, but he only specifically called out the ETH position, not the other coins. So, Wayne Gary did say during that podcast that this was a shorter term trade, and so maybe that post was really just around. They feel like the meat of the move around the ETH move is done, and they're repositioning around other coins that maybe will bottom out against ETH, because let's say the last 3-4 weeks have been sort of ETH dominant, and ETH was the coin to be in, whereas now that like once that sort of comes out, then like the beta to ETH, so that could be Solana or any other downstream coin, does better upon a ETH ETF approval.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a short-term trade, I 100% would have exited it. Because it's probably never ever going to go up 25% in a day ever again in its entire lifetime. So, yeah, probably.
I think it will.
In a day.
Yeah.
In a day.
I think it will. Yeah.
In a day. Yeah. Easy.
If they get like 5% of those Bitcoin inflows, boom. You'll get stupid upwards price appreciation that we haven't seen before. Like that's what kicks off the actual bull market, in my opinion. Is like
could do. I didn't even see ETH do a 25% day until in 2021 though. That's the thing. I was like very skeptical of it. That's why I'm saying it. But earlier in the cycle, I think it did do a lot of those big days. So yeah, could do. I mean, you're right though about the capital inflows. If people actually like ETH in TradFi, you're right. It'll so liquid to a point where it'll just gig ascend. But
it did a 25% day in January.
When? In January. Okay, in 2021.
2021, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, maybe. That's probably literally just before I got into crypto then.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I think you're.
I don't get the Sol versus ETH debate in terms of like a pair trade either. Like I can see some people, like if you were all in Sol and then you got to $200 and you were like, I need ETH, and then you decided to leave the entire Sol ecosystem to then transition to ETH, sure, you'd be at like the 0.001% of people that manage to like maximize the Sol trade for the ETH trade. But if you really want to if you really want to get granular, like Sol without the attention of the ETH ETFs or the BTC ETFs, arguably off the back of not much catalyst other than being like undervalued and a somewhat easy chain to use, has been able to create a lot of value by itself without the help of ETH. And so I know that it's currently down against ETH, but I think it's like almost to the point where charting it against ETH makes like not much sense anymore, because these two things are probably going to go up quite a fair bit with the relative interest that it's actually been able to achieve. Like if you have, even though like the celebrity meme coin meta on Sol was like kind of annoying and a little bit like distasteful, like you got to kind of realize that at one point at the bottom of FTX, it was like a nothing coin anymore. Like it got to $8,
100%.
and now it's gotten to here. And like if there was anything to short or like be against, it would be like AVAX or maybe even BNB. Like Sol was able to flip a lot of the ETH metrics in terms of DEX volume and all these other like NFT sales at one point as well. Like
I wonder what like the metrics would be today, given that like gas is 2 Gwei. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe very like low. Yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I still think like even though positionally or like looking at the chart, and maybe it's because Don said this, that he was like interested in shorting a lot of the Sol stuff, which is probably fine and fair. But like, I don't know. I still think Sol longer term is like not the worst bet, considering we've just seen what it is capable.
Well, captures more mind share. Probably
I
like,
still find...
Yeah, I was gonna say, just to quickly add to that, and I'll let you go sticks, is just like the fact that like when Sol people talk, they don't really talk about ETH, but when ETH people talk, they always mention Sol, right? Is like
smartest money.
Yeah, so like or the mind share that Sol captures is like humongous, given that where it was like 12 months ago, like literally 12 months ago.
I was just about to say, I still can't believe like this time last year I'd never like gambled on Sol, like ever. I'd bought an NFT like on Sol prior cycle, but like I'd never like gambled on it. So it's like to come this far like in less than a year, in like literally like in like 8 months basically, it's come this far, like to a point where it's like the most well-known chain for normies and most used chain, but for gamblers to like shitcoin on basically. And I know there's like still a lot of like, it's probably way more money on ETH, but it's like it's not many people using it. Obviously, way more people are using Sol, which just means in the longer term it'll generate more wealth on the chain than on ETH. So there'll be like more people just keeping their money on Sol, which means like more higher chance of like, you know, coins going higher in the future eventually when, you know, we get more capital coming in and stuff like that. So it'll be yeah, it's just crazy to think that like I just use Sol every day now, and how quickly it's it's so efficiently, it's so like well constructed, the entire chain, in a sense that like gambling on it is just like, it's so quick and easy to like I've shown like a normie how to do it, like on Bonkbot, and it's like he could just like literally gamble his whole life savings away in the space of a day. Like he just plays around with like, he's got like 2 or 3 Sol in his wallet, and he just like fucking chucks like 0.1 Sol in all these shit coins. He loves it. So it's like, it's just so very user friendly chain. Imagine trying to get someone to use like a normie to use like MetaMask or something like that. Like,
yeah, bro, I was trying to use ETH like the other day, like just doing the claim stuff, right? And then I was like, all right, I had to approve the token, I had to like sign a signature, I had to do like all these different fucking steps. Oh wait, I didn't have any ETH on this chain. Okay, which chain do I actually have ETH on? Oh no, I've got to transfer, I got to bridge like from this chain to this chain. Oh, should I just do that from a centralized exchange? No, I don't have any money on the centralized exchanges. Oh fuck it, I'll just like swap this for this, and then it's like, okay, now I've got to do a donation. Okay, it's just like so many fucking steps, and it's like,
and that's why I'm like, as I've said like before, I've made a post the other day that I was like bullish on like 2 specific Ethereum meme coins like Pepe, Mog, whatever. I'm not bullish on anything else, like anything on ETH in terms of like new shit, all that. I'm only bullish on Pepe because on fucking Binance. Like all this shit. If you're trying to like make something new on ETH, it's like don't bother. Like I'm not bullish on it. Like it's just not going to capture any mind share. Like yeah, okay, there's a lot of capital on ETH. It could go up, but like it's just there's not enough mindshare involved to a point. It's just like it's just like a handful of dudes trading it with a lot of money. It's not like mass adoption of like a community or something like that. Because I always look at like, I mean, holder base doesn't really matter, but like organic growth does in a sense. It's like obviously holder base, you can just fucking airdrop to everyone. But if you're looking every day at like a specific coin on Sol, like I look at no Shilio, but I look at like Popcat, and it's just like significantly growing every day. And whereas I'm looking at like OG ETH meme coins, no one's fucking. There's nothing going. There's no metric to suggest that these coins will go up aside from like big whales putting like 50K in one clip or something like that. So it's like there's actual people buying it, different people buying it with different amounts of capital. So the adoption's there for Sol. For ETH, the adoption's there for the suits. So it'll be interesting. But overall, I think Sol obviously this entire cycle has a better R&R. It's just gonna and Wanel made a good point today about him saying he's not saying he's overly bullish on the Sol coin itself. He's bullish on the entire chain, which I 100% agree with. The chain is moving in like the biggest uptrend of all time. It's just going to continue to grow. So yeah, it's the most bullish chain I've seen crypto in terms of like adoption. I haven't seen this kind of adoption. Even like back in the days of like when people were shitcoining on like Pancake Swap and shit like that. Like this is way accelerating way quicker. Yeah, and that's way easier. So yeah.
Yeah, it went from FTX collapse to
this is the thing. It's
to
crazy
celebrity meta. Like that's crazy that Sol achieved that. That has got nothing to do with ETH or ETH.
Nothing aside from organic like developers just believing in the ecosystem, and then Anons figuring out that like fuck, like this chain's actually like fucking good and quick to use. Like it's actually good to shitcoin on. Like
yeah, exactly.
Did no one like forced it? Like it wasn't forced or anything. It was just like fucking, you know. And that's why Anthem's the main character, because he was fucking had high conviction on Sol. If he didn't have a high conviction on Sol, he'd be fucking. He'd have his 100K followers, and he'd just be another fucking dude from last cycle. But he captured the mind share of a lot of people, which is good.
For sure. Cool. Any other key things we wanted to touch on today?
No, I think we've touched on everything that we can. It's been pretty boring with this slow grind down, so can't really.
We bullish for the next couple months.
You know what? I'm gonna like try to predict what happens. I think we'll get like a nice bounce, just to like, because the timeline's so horrendous. But I don't think it'll be like a nice. You know, maybe even it goes pretty high, like might go to like 68K or something like that. But I don't think it like sustains until like for another. It'll like yeet slowly back down, and then in a month or two, we'll be all good, and then we'll accelerate.
I like that.
I think people, if we get to like 68K, I think everyone will start to get bullish again, and then we might. And then we might, you know, sell off because
do we really sell 69K for a fourth time?
No, but this is the thing. I personally am not selling a single thing. I'm just like theorizing because it's the summer.
Yeah.
And if we're going off past cycles, I think it'll just chop for another like 50 to 100 days.
Swiss, how do you feel about selling 69K for a fourth time?
I don't think I could. I would kill myself. I haven't sold it a single time. Every time it goes up in price, I'm like, it's going to go fucking high.
It's so cool.
But these motherfuckers keep selling it. And it's pissing me off.
Should we wrap up soon, boys? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up now.
Sweet.
That was good.
good chat. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I see we hit like 27 or 28 like viewers at one point, which is sick. So thanks for the Brotatoes for tuning in. It was good, especially because it's been a while. Don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. I'm going to try and upload this directly to X this time as well. Just because
that'll be sick.
Here the algo doesn't like it when I post a YouTube link, so we'll see how that goes too.
God damn.
Oh, true. I've noticed that actually. Whenever I post a link, the algo fucking hate. I mean, I have the worst of both worlds. I'm shadow banned, and then I'll do that. So the algo, like, it's literally the recipe for disaster. But anyway.
Yeah, I think I posted like 2 Substacks last week, and I reckon they got a combined viewing of like 50 views.
Yeah, I feel like the go is you got to do the X article post rather than the Substack post.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they're shilling their own fucking platform.
But yeah, so anyway, when we do post it, please like and subscribe. We will be sharing it. We'll also put it on the X platform for you guys to watch too. But yeah, let us know in our Brotato Twitter any topics you'd like us to talk about next time. Hopefully our other members will be back next time and markets will be a lot higher. Hopefully try and get Taiki on the pod at some point now that Tom's back too.
We got some guests on. I want to try to get Che on just because he's had his Poad with Lumi, so that'd be pretty cool if we got him on.
Yes.
I think we'll get Taiki on first, and then the big episode hopefully with Che.
That'll be
to
sick.
Disprove all the rumors.
What? You saying that you're different?
You're not Che.
All right.
It'll be good if we can get him on.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Let's hope the markets go up a lot higher. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thanks, chat.